Hi there. PewDiePie. PewDiePie. Do you guys know who PewDiePie is? Were you guys paying attention to that video? There's a lot of lessons there because it's kind of where we're going. Welcome, guys, to the Thursday evening Laboom Squad meeting. Thursday evening Laboom Squad meeting. I'm going to go right into it really quick because we have a lot to cover today. I have some serious ambitional goals. I have some seriously ambitional goals, and we're going to hit them. So who's coming with me, even though I didn't tell you what they are? First thing I want to do is I had to plug in that PewDiePie video first because it can't be part of the webinar or the meeting because this will be on YouTube, of course, and it will be a little bit sprinkled everywhere, including on my blog, and I don't want it to get flagged for stealing content from the Mulligan brothers. That's why you guys live got that. We're going to talk about that right now. We're jumping right in. You will get what you were promised and more, which is a collaboration on LinkedIn tonight to shatter the algorithm in an ethical way. Well, what am I doing? Happy 2020, guys. First and foremost, then we'll talk about PewDiePie. We'll talk about how that relates to us. I'm going to start by saying PewDiePie's video, oh my God, it's so catchy. PewDiePie's video is, if you want to find it, I mean, because this is not, the people who are watching the replay will not see it. We just watched a little clip, 2-minute clip, about PewDiePie's story, and you would have to look up PewDiePie, PewDiePie, dash motivational video by the Mulligan brothers. That was that video if you want to review it on your own. It's pretty fascinating stuff. It's pretty, within 5 years to go from 100 subscribers to 102 million subscribers to making, he makes 8 figures a year. I verified that. I wanted to. I need to know what's up. Just the sheer mention of your name from PewDiePie will make you famous. It's crazy. As a matter of fact, since we're on this topic, if PewDiePie just mentions your name on one of his shows, he did a short mention for someone called Jacksepticeye, and Jacksepticeye, in fact, makes 8 figures. I don't know how many subscribers he has, but he makes 8 figures, and he's super famous, and he's blown away by the fact that PewDiePie mentioned him, and that's what it triggers off into. We'll talk about 2020 being the year of discovery, but first, happy 2020, guys. Hi, I see you. Hello, how's it going? Any resolutions? First of all, let's start like this. Where are you from? I want to see where you are from in the world. I'm chiming in today, by the way. We have to chime in. We're working. We're actually doing work today. But first, I need to paint the vision. First of all, Mark, I'm speaking to myself. I do that a lot. Take a breath. Yes, we will address the hair. I think I'm keeping it. No, we won't address the hair today. I don't think we need to address the hair. I'm just, whoa. Happy 2020, guys. Super excited. Okay, who's excited for 2020, for what's to come? Here's what I'm going to kick it off with. I'm going to kick it off with 2020 is the year of what for me? What do I want to do in 2020? And who's coming with me? The Laboom Squad is coming with me. If you're not part of the Laboom Squad, here's my pitch, and it's going to be short. If you are not part of the Laboom Squad, Laboomers, say I am a Laboomer. Put it in the chat, but don't put your link. Okay, fair enough? Do not put your link. If you are from LinkedIn, if you've been invited here by one of my YouTube ads or LinkedIn ads, or if you saw it on my LinkedIn timeline, or if you're on my list and you're not part of the Laboom Squad and you're here because of me, message me on LinkedIn and say, I want into the Laboom Squad. Tell me more. I'll send you a page link, okay? All the affiliate, beautiful. Say, I'm a Laboomer, I'm a Laboomer, I'm a Laboomer. You can also contact these people. We can't put links on the webinar platform. Stephanie is watching you very closely, because if you get ejected from this thing, you go like in a block list and it's very hard to get you back in. So don't put a link, even if I ask you to. It's a software thing now, okay? So yeah, it's beyond Stephanie. Stephanie will put in links if we need to, okay guys? Is that cool? Just say, I'm a Laboomer. Okay, let's go. I played PewDiePie's video because it's not only, it's not an anomaly, it's super common. Now, 2020 is the year of discovery. I want to be discovered. Do you want to be discovered? I have to start here, guys. Raise your hand if you are interested in being famous. Are you interested in being recognized? Are you interested in going to events and people say, oh my God, that is that guy, or oh my God, is that girl? I've seen her online, I've seen him online. I know who that is. I'm not sure who that is, but I've seen them online. Are you interested in being influential? I need to ask you that right now, because I'm not going to waste your time. I'm not going to waste your time, because that is in fact the source of success in today's digital landscape. It really is. Your face, we're going to turn you into somebody. I'm not saying you're not somebody. We're going to turn you into an online celebrity with something I like to call celebritization. It's a technique. It's a strategy. It's a thing. Well, it's a thing now. I just said it. I invented it. Celebritization. Okay, good. Hey guys, I want you to understand something. This is not an easy thing to do in the beginning. Get in front of a camera. And there is a point to this. People like people. I'm not going to go into the whole personal branding. I'm not going to give you a master class on personal branding right here today. But what I can tell you for sure, I know this for sure. I follow people. And then if I like the person, I want to know more. Then as I know more, I want to know more. Then as I find out more about them as a person, no, not what kind of product they have. No, not what kind of service they have. If I like them as a person, and I start getting a little bit addicted to them, I start to miss them. And God forbid they give me a tip or a life lesson that helped them in their lives, and I could relate. I'm like, it brings me that much closer to that online celebrity. This digital landscape allows us to do this to the masses, and the timing is crucial now. So, okay, so a lot of people are comfortable with that. You're comfortable with fame. If you say famous, what do you mean famous? It's famous. I tried to get around it with influential. You're going to be, I like the word influential because it's sounds less pretentious or less vain, maybe. Well, here we go. 2020 is the year for me, it's the year of time efficiency, yo. Time efficiency for me. This is what 2020 is the year for me. Time protection and time efficiency. My time, your time as well. I'm not telling you what you should be or what you should do. I'm telling you what my goals are in 2020. And I think you may want to join me. Time efficiency. If I'm going to make a piece of content, which is a requirement, and put it out there, I need to do it in an efficient way where my return on investment blows away the time put in. Okay, I'm not interested in I'm interested in working smart. I work hard because I work hard and I work smart. I need to work smarter. Working smart means scramming your time, crunching your time. Okay? 2020 is the year of time efficiency for me. I protect my time more than anything now. It's the number one thing. Time by myself, time to do what I need to do is the thing. And I need to crunch it down and do as much as possible in that small amount of time. Number two, 2020 is the year of celebritization. Getting in front of more people, building my audience, and keeping them tuning into me. Okay? You with me? 2020 is the year of content creation. Getting more content out there. 2020, here we go, is the year of getting discovered. 2020 is the year of getting discovered. What do I want people to discover? Do I want people to discover my happy drink? Do I want people, which by the way, guys, whoever's on my team in that, hang on tight. People may think because I'm not always online, because I'm being time efficient now. All of my businesses that I've been in, Branding University is going to reach new levels. The happy drink is going to reach new levels. Everything I'm doing is going to reach new levels. But you are the top of funnel to everything. People follow you. Someone's a little construction, I guess. They decided to remodel on a Thursday evening at what? 10 after 9 p.m. Stop it up there! I should grab my broom handle and go boom, boom, boom. Okay. The magic of live, right? So, and the magic of living in a condo. Okay. Shiny man hammering and doing renovations at 9 p.m. on Thursday object. That's the shiny object there. So, I want to be discovered as me, the person. Because when you're discovered as the person, then you could drop all kinds of things of what you do and people contact you, so on and so forth. So with that being said, being discovered for me would be Puripa mentioning my name. He won't do that, but it's a good example. Or being discovered for me would be someone seeing a video of mine on YouTube. Or so on and so forth. Just being discovered. There will be some people. For me, it'll be big on collaborations. Anyone can notice you. Now, it doesn't need to be a famous person. I can't believe we're 12 minutes in. It doesn't need to be a famous person, but that helps. But no famous person is going to even take you seriously unless you have 100 pieces of content. So let me take a breath, go down my agenda, because we have work to do today. It starts with you. It always starts with you. That's in my notes. Now, to get discovered, you need to be in a lot of places at once. You want to put more ballots in the ballot box, okay? I don't know if you're with me. It's a metaphor I'm just kind of making up as I go along. But to be noticed by more people, you need to be out there. Well, it comes down to three things, really. The volume, the consistency, and the spread. Let me explain. We all work with pieces of content. We must produce content. Would you agree? Would you agree that you need to produce video content? In the octo content model, we'll talk about how we split that up, create it into images, into voice, and spread it across 8 different platforms. That's the octo content model. That's what we're working on for the next 3 months in the Laboom Squad, starting at mid-January until mid-March. For those of you that are unaware, I'll tell you how to get into the Laboom Squad in a bit. Let me take a breath. That was a run-on. I just went without breathing there for a little sec. The volume. How many pieces of content, videos, do you have? Let's go unique pieces of content. How many unique pieces of content do you have? That is crucial. I spoke about this last year, and I said that every one of my mentors had 300 pieces, I believe I said, and I was at over 100. You need 100 pieces of content, yo. All y'all. We need to build that library. Will you succeed before that? You can, but it's kind of unlikely unless you're... We're not talking about making money today. We're talking about the fame part, the influence part, the audience building part. For me, guys, I'm going to be very real here. 2020 is my year of audience building. I'm taking a hit financially. Can I sell? Yes, of course I can sell. I can get on the phone and sell. I can call back leads and sell. I could create a funnel page and sell. These are all things I'm passionate about and I do behind the scenes, but 80% of my time will go into building my audience and becoming influential. Because once you do that and you have people that follow you and become your fans and tune into you all the time on a mass scale, then you can sell. I got to pull this out right here. I put this quote on here yesterday on New Year's Eve. I remodel a bit my vision boards. Yeah, I do. I'm a vision board guy. We still clear? Abraham Lincoln, one of the best quotes for me. It goes, "Give me 6 hours to chop down a tree, and I will spend the first 4 sharpening the axe." Sharpening that axe. I'm sharpening that axe. I'm sharpening that axe. When I get an audience, look, it's like I'm going into a match. When I have an audience that follows me regularly of 1 million people, screw it, 10,000 people, let's go small. Which, yes, with the octo content model, I'm getting excited. It will not take you long to do that. All my boomers, we talked about this. Just do the work. Just learn with me. I know a lot of stuff, and we'll be teaching it in those 3 months as I'm implementing it. Now, sharpening that axe, what's easier? Well, obviously. What's easier? Starting to make calls and make sales and contact people and prospect, and do you keep your options open in terms of making any money outside of what you're currently doing? Doing that over and over again? That will pay right away. That will pay right away. You'll make money immediately. But if you start building your audience and working on audience building skills and your brand of you, where people know, like, and trust you, you're not going to make money while you're doing that. So you have to mix it up a little bit if you need money now. Gary Vee says it all the time, and I got to back him up. I got to back him up. This guy, I got to back him up. And it sounds like, I approve, Gary. I approve. He's right. But he's right. I don't want to use his words, but he says you have to eat blank for a while before your brand starts taking off. So 2020 is the year of, like I said, for me, being discovered. I got to build my brand. I need 100 pieces of content. I said volume, consistency, and spread. Volume is how much do you have? How much volume? How much content do you own? Consistency is how often are you making it? Got to be consistent. It's crucial for all algorithms, including the algorithm called the brain and attention span of your user, that, or of your follower. That's an algorithm. It's the most complex algorithm. It's the human brain. That's not a Facebook algorithm. That's like, if you don't keep putting it out regularly, they're going to lose interest in you. That's the consistency I'm concerned with. Number 3, the spread. How wide? So where are you posting your stuff? Only on Facebook? Really? I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice today about Facebook. We'll get into that in a sec. So the volume, consistency, spread. The volume, how much you have. 100 pieces is what you need. We got to get that done. We're going to get that done as soon as possible. And it doesn't mean you don't work, but we're going to get that done as soon as possible for any of you who want to be influential, as you should want to be. Number 2, consistency. 1 piece of content a week is sufficient in the way we do it, because we create 1 piece of content, we chop it up, we reformat it, and there you have it. 1 piece of content will turn into 20. Okay? Super powerful, this octo content model. The spread, where are you spitting it out? That would be social media platforms. We do it on 8 social media platforms, 8 of them. Okay? So you want to get them addicted to you, not the product or the service. Now, I want to talk about the content a little bit. Are you guys with me? I think we're almost ready to do our little algorithm break on LinkedIn. Who watched the homework, by the way? Who watched the homework? I can't play it for you now because either you did it or you didn't. But I've got a crazy strategy that's going to keep... Who wants to break the algorithm every day? We're going to break... When I say break the algorithm, I mean when you post... No, I got to take it slow because LinkedIn is what we would call a blue ocean. There's an opportunity to break... how would you say? Break in? Well, you say when you coming up and you break through. There's an opportunity to break through on LinkedIn and make it big. It's an opportunity right now. It's hard to do on Facebook right now. It's hard to do on a lot of platforms right now. A lot of people already claimed those spots. TikTok is super easy to do. I'm starting to get famous on TikTok. I don't want to get into TikTok, but just as a side note, we may be adding that as an octopi leg in Laboom Squad. Who's excited about that? Who's excited about getting famous on TikTok? There's something I got to say right now. I don't mean to jump around, jump up and get down. I don't mean to jump around, but we know in the Laboom Squad, we know how to siphon traffic. So we just want to get food with our octopus legs. I got to pull it out. I got to do it right now because a lot of people are probably like, what the heck is he talking about? This is the octo content model. This is what we work on. And by the way, Carol Earl, your thing is framed and it's on its way. For those of you that don't know, the inception. How you doing, Carol? What's up? How are you? Happy New Year. Superstar Carol Earl. She'll be huge. Don't worry about it. You may not know her now. You will know her. She's like me. She's a crazy person and a workaholic. She has the original. I mean, when I created the octo content model based on Gary Vaynerchuk's. Hey Gary, what's up? Based on Gary Vaynerchuk's. That's in case he sees it. Never know, right? And Gary, you heard me. Call me, eh? Gary, call me. I'm available for an interview. When I drew out the original, I'm into that, right? It's like the first Mickey Mouse sketch. It's not going to be like that, but it's kind of like Carol won it. She won it. So Carol is on its way. I just want to drop that. This is a recreation from the original signed sketch. It's all framed too. It's on its way. Okay. Merry Christmas. Here we go. This is your blog where we capture your audience members. And these are all the octopus legs to make it very, 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 very simple. And I got something really exciting to say here. You guys are going to get webinars like this from me where I learn every day, leaps and bounds of what's available in technology, what we're not using, what we're not even paying attention to, and we should be. So I got something really exciting to say about this. Here's what we do. We go on 8 platforms. I got YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, iTunes, SoundCloud, and Alexa. Okay? So we go out there and we go bring people back to our blog. When they come to our blog, we capture them in our audience. We have control over that. We have control over that. Finally, we're not counting on Facebook. I gotta get this chair fixed, eh? We're not counting on Facebook. We're not counting on Instagram. We're not counting on anybody once they're in our custom audience. We retarget to them. Now, I'm going to do a piece of content for you guys in a sec because you're probably like, what do I create content on? That kind of stuff. I'll be very clear on what to create content on. It's very important because the content must share you, not your business. That's the mind shift a lot of you will have to make. But with that being said, did you know there's retargeting on YouTube? Did you guys know there's retargeting on LinkedIn? It's called an insight tag. They have different names, but they have I lost my Facebook account temporarily, for those of you that didn't know. We're going to get into that. We have to get into that. As a matter of fact, that will be my piece of content that I will create in front of you right now. But that blew my mind. You can have code on your page or on your blog that's an insight tag code, which means it goes into your LinkedIn custom audience. What? And you could also have code for your YouTube and code for your Facebook, all on your page. So why wouldn't we be building all those audiences? When I spit out a piece of content now, guess what? It's not only Facebook that will see it. If that was the case, if I had a Facebook pixel, how does that sound? These are things that I'm like, whoa. I would have never known that. I wouldn't know a lot of things if my Facebook account didn't get shut. So here we go. You guys understand the importance of creating content. I had to put that out. I didn't expect on taking 25, almost 26 minutes, but I had to. I'm gonna scan through because I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. It is 2020. We're gonna hit the ground running. I need you to understand what my intention is. That's my intention. It's not, that's my intention. Oh, there goes the phone. I'm completely ignoring that. So, yeah, I'm going to talk about this. To become influential, it's not necessarily the skills as much as it is the volume, consistency, and spread, like I talked about. Because the skills themselves, oh God, here we go. No. Marketing. It's annoying. I'm not much of a multitasker, and I do focus on one thing pretty well. I was gonna say, it's a marketer for a discount on your for it's a banking thing. The banks are they're relentless lately. The more money you put in them, the more they contact you. It's not necessarily how good you are. I remember PewDiePie also said, I think this is important for you to know too, because when I do content, sometimes, not very often, but sometimes I say, I'm not as good as that person, or I'm not as skilled as that person. It actually is not as relevant as you may think it is. It's more important to be seen by many in many places, be omnipresent, be consistent, be across all platforms. You got to go wide and you got to go deep. And if you go very wide, your chances of being discovered are much more likely than someone who's skilled. And someone who's skilled and has a better content video than you, it doesn't matter. They're not being seen. They're not out there. They're not constantly being fed into the brains of their fans. I just wanted to say that because PewDiePie, he says in another interview, I really researched these people. He says in another interview, he says, when he started doing his videos, other people were better than him in the videos, but he was just consistent. He was consistent. And he's not only on YouTube, he's on other platforms. Don't even worry about that. He was consistent. He went deep with his current audience, kept giving them more stuff deep, and his spread was wide. He went across all platforms. He went in a lot of places, obviously. I don't know if you know this. A lot of people think he's just a YouTuber. His YouTube is a strong suit, but that's because he knows how to siphon. Siphon means something we're actually going to become very good at. Siphoning means when you take from one platform and send people to another platform by recommending it, yo. If PewDiePie mentions Jacksepticeye, and Jacksepticeye goes from $0 to 8 figures in like 5-year period, just because PewDiePie mentioned them, do you think PewDiePie doesn't do that for his own stuff? Of course. Okay? So we gotta go wide. Now, where am I with this? I'm really all over the place, but I think we're just going to go into, let me see, I think we're going to go into content creation, guys, real quick, because if you are waiting, you don't have to wait for anything. You need to start creating content. You need to begin creating content. Now, I often say content in your niche. I know. I'm learning a lot here. I really am. There are so many ways to create content, but today, because there's so many niches coming into this world, as I'm educating you today, there are many people listening to me that are from so many different niches that I really am going to focus on you as the person, your personality. And if you don't think that matters for a brand, I don't know what to tell you. You're wrong. You're absolutely wrong. So what we're going to do is we're going to share something about you. 30 minutes in, it's okay. The LinkedIn strategy we're going to use today together, the collaboration, I'm super excited. We're going to do, those of you who saw the homework, you know what's about to go down. We're about to shake it up on LinkedIn. So hang on tight. That's coming. And we're going to do it in 10 minutes because I want to create content. The content, I would like to give you guys a little homework assignment. Am I going to check your homework? No, I'm not. But create this piece of content. This piece of content, its goal is to share your personality. You're going to repel a lot of people. That's a good thing. And you're going to attract a lot of people. You can't please anyone. So I want you to kind of be, am I being myself? Well, I'm going to do it in this piece of content. I'm going to be myself. I am myself, kind of, but I'm just trying to follow an agenda. So for my content, I also do have an agenda. But this is hard. This is difficult to do. It is difficult to be yourself. It's kind of like, it takes practice to be you, is a quote someone once made an image of. Being comfortable in front of the camera is very tough to do. I mean, there's some people, I don't want to name anybody out, but Brady Theodore, no problem. That guy? Hey Brady, what's up? I know you're here, I said it on purpose, but it's true. And there's a lot more I could name. I just said, Marc Lalonde. Did you see my first video, guys? Did you see my first video? Because I'm building my blog, and my first video is pathetic. It's horrible. It's freaking crazy. I got to keep it up there, but try to be yourself. Try to take a breath. Try to relax, and here is the ticket. Think of something that you, in your life, had a challenge at, and you solved it. In your life, forget the market. Forget the market. Here's the beautiful thing about where I'm heading in business, like YouTube, Google, because I'm taking a break. We'll put it that way. I'm taking a break from Facebook. Oh, thank God. I'm going to thank God for that in a sec. Well, the title of my content is, in fact, what is it? What is it? It's pretty cool. It's pretty compelling. It's pretty attention grabbing. Where is it? Mark. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, here it is. No. It was, okay, I was just saying, why did God deactivate my Facebook account? That's the title. Why did God deactivate my Facebook account? Thank God he deactivated it. And was it in fact God who deactivated it? See, I don't have my notes. I don't know where they went. But that's okay, because I will actually go kind of on the fly, because I got the basics of the notes. I bet you they're in the other office. Should I go? I'm not going to go grab them. I'm going to continue. So can you think of something? This chair is annoying, right? Can you think of something that you have solved? There was a problem in your life, and doesn't have to do anything to do with your niche. As a matter of fact, it's okay if it has nothing to do with your niche. Hold on a sec. Thought I heard something. Thought I heard someone knocking. Do you guys want a surprise guest? Oh. I'm all about spontaneity. So if you can think of that and you can create a piece of content of something you have solved because of the description in your video, because of the title, because of the keywords, because of the SEO, you're going to start being shown in front of people. Now, there is no shortcut unless you do very targeted ads and spend a lot of money. And in the next 3 months, we are working on building your brand with these pieces of content. So everything starts with a 10 to 20 piece of content. Everything starts with a 10 to 20 minute piece of content. We cut from there. So this is homework for yourself, especially if you're coming in the Laboom Squad, guys. I'll show you how to get there as I share my screen. We're 35 minutes in. We're doing okay. I'm going to show you how to get into that. If you want to get into that, we start at the end of January on the 23rd in 3 Thursdays. And then we go 3 months and we implement this for you. And here's the beautiful thing. You just need to create a 10 to 20 minute piece of content once a week. Is that too much to ask? Once a week. Is that too much to ask? And we cut it up together and we syndicate it across all platforms. And we do it again and we do it again. So once you know how to do that, well, excuse me, you can teach others to do that, but let's just focus on you for now, okay, guys? Once you start doing that and you start building your audience, you can reach out to audience members as they come in and say hello. You'll instantly be influential in their world if it's sales you're looking for. If it's sales you're looking for, just say hi to the people who come into your audience. How are you going to get audience members? Like this. When you got 8 legs out there doing that, who would be interested in doing that? Who is it? Who's a little boomer? I already saw you guys. Welcome. Who's excited? So right now, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to create a piece of content. Would you guys like to see that? Whether you would like to or whether you would not like to, I'm going to do it. So you can see how I do it. And I'm just going to go very nonchalant about it. I'm just going to talk about it. I'm probably going to create my content on a live, on a Instagram, not Instagram. Yeah, I'll probably do it on an Instagram live. I'll probably do it on I'll probably pre-record this one. But what I really want to do, I really want to get that sheet of paper because it was a compelling heading. And are you guys okay with that? Do you guys understand about content creation? Are some of you like, I want to do the LinkedIn thing. Let's do the LinkedIn thing. We're going to do all of that in a sec. But doing the LinkedIn thing doesn't matter if you're not creating. Well, it does matter because you will be creating consistent content on LinkedIn. And we're forcing engagement on LinkedIn, as you will see. Some of you know what's up. Who participated last week? Whoever participated last week, you have an idea of what the power that lies in a social exchange collaboration that we're about to do in a sec. You understand the power of that. But right now, I need to have you guys. I can't have you do anything. Most of you are not going to take action. I understand that. I understand that. That's why I no longer do one-on-ones. Nope. You're going to notice that only a certain percentage of people, maybe I could just lower this thing. Only a certain percentage of people will take action. You have to detach yourself from that outcome. Why are they not taking action? You don't know. It's just the way it is. Your best shot, if you're training people or teaching or making content videos, is to just put it out there. Some people will do it. Some people, it'll help some people. It won't help everybody, and not everybody's going to do it. So I'm saying that because I don't know how many of you are actually going to take action. Who here is going to watch me do one? Very simple. A problem I had in my life and how I solved it. The silver lining on it. And by doing that, what's going to happen is people are going to pick up on the keywords, they're going to see the video, and they're probably going to say, oh my God, now that has happened to me. Now I know how to solve it, or I can relate to what he said. Therefore, I like him. I gel with him. He's my type of person, or she's my type of person. Or even better, now I know what to do if that ever happens to me. It's amazing. What we do is we look for, when people solve problems online, if they're solving a problem that happened in their own lives, that's the ticket. That's the golden ticket. So, are you ready? You guys ready to see me do a piece of content? Do I look stressed out? Do I look nervous? I don't know if I look stressed out or if I look nervous, but I'll tell you one thing. I'm frustrated because I did take notes on this and they're not here. They're probably in the kitchen. Give me a sec, okay, guys? I'm going to go grab that right now. I'm going to go check, okay, guys? Give me just half a sec. Be right back. Never, ever, ever throw away your notes. I'm not even kidding. Am I good? Are we back? Sorry about that, guys. Hold on, one little sec. Okay. Never throw away your stuff. Because the most important part of that piece of content, because the most important part of that piece of content is in fact the heading. For me anyways. Yeah, it's the heading, because no one's going to watch it if it doesn't pick up in keywords, and if no one shares that problem, or more importantly, as you will see in my piece of content, if nobody is searching for that answer. You can't do that on Facebook. Well, you ready to learn something, guys? Would you like this content that I'm creating right now? I'm going to cut it out of this webinar, and I'm going to use this piece of content on my blog as an official piece of content. Why God deactivated my Facebook? And the answer is, the lesson will be to test me for greatness and to open bigger doors. Okay? So I started writing down this. My God, Mark, what's wrong with you today? The pressures of going live. No, this is a joke. This is a joke. Right behind me. I mean, God's got a heck of a sense of humor, but when I'm live, brother, please throw me a bone. This became this. You always put your content on paper, and there's no problem with reading it, as you will see. This, I started doing it, then I go, that's kind of messy, and then I redid it, but I left out the heading. So, here we go. I'm going to start right now. Ready? Is my camera ready? Breath. Relax. Remember, you are sharing a piece of you. You're sharing yourself because the purpose is for people to be comfortable with you, actually. It is. To be less robotic, just to be yourself. It's hard to do. Even right now, I'm kind of like, I'm still a little bit in like performance mode a little bit. How do I look? So let's go. Why God deactivated my Facebook account. I just lost my Facebook account. It's permanently deactivated. My Facebook account that I worked on for half a decade, building tight relationships I have no other way to contact these people. They're on my Facebook. They're on my Facebook. I don't have their emails, their phone numbers. If I want to contact someone, I go on my Facebook. Not only can I not find the people I want to find on my Facebook, but those of you who know me, I'm an online marketer. I do Facebook ads. I was up to about $10,000 a day in Facebook ads, generating income. Generating income by selling courses, by selling affiliate products, by getting subscriptions to my online university, which is Branding YOUniversity. Everything was Facebook ads. And I had just gotten to the point where I was really successful at scaling those ads. So I was looking at, I had no problem predicting 25,000 per day in Facebook ads, which is not unlikely in the advertising world. But my Facebook account got shut down without notice. Boom, permanently deactivated with no chance of getting it back, with zero explanation. Why would God do that? Why me? Aside from that, I had all my groups on Facebook. Connections, my Facebook ads, I can't run anymore. $10,000 a day cut out of my income in the blink of an eye, just like that. That's gone. Facebook groups, all the Facebook groups I had, how do I contact these people? They were in my groups. I don't know them by heart. That's gone. Next, my vanity URLs for my brand. I have pages, facebook.com/thewealthytrainer, facebook.com/Marc Lalonde, gone. They're gone. That's part of my account. That's gone as well. I could spend my life, I could spend a long time thinking about woulda, coulda, shoulda. I don't live in the past. It happened. What am I going to do now? Or I should have did this. I could have did this. I could have asked everyone for their phone numbers just in case. What's even worse, it doesn't end. I could go with all the devastative thoughts I could have had. It's a devastating thing that happened here, especially a guy in my position that put in his blood, sweat, and tears into his Facebook. I learned about Facebook. I learned everything. I was getting extremely effective on Facebook. And then, boom, with no explanation, you can't contact Facebook. You can't contact Zuckerberg. And on top of that, I can't even open another Facebook account. Their algorithms are so sophisticated that they put me on the most wanted list. Yeah, like for real. I don't know why. They won't tell me why. I'm just permanently banned from ever using Facebook again. Okay. Why? Why me? Why me? What did I do? What did I possibly do? They won't tell me. Why? Why did God do this? This is the lesson I would like to share with you today. As you listen to me right now, what are you saying? What are you saying? This is a horrible thing that happened? Well, yeah, of course it's a horrible thing. But where's the silver lining? Well, I'd like to tell you why God did this to me. It was, in fact, a blessing in disguise. Am I saying that just to say it? Or am I saying it because I'm seriously grateful that my Facebook account got shut down? I'm seriously grateful that my Facebook account got shut down. Number one, I believe God's reason, I say God because I say God. Sharing a little bit about myself. If you want to use higher intelligence, if you don't believe in that stuff, you can still hear me out, because at the end of the day, it's not what happens to you. It's how you react to the situations. If you can't handle a little thing like this, don't bother being an entrepreneur. Mind you, that's a really big thing I just told you. This is a really big thing that happened here. This is not a little thing. So I believe and I know I'm being tested for greatness. What do I mean by that? So I picture God saying, okay, what are you going to do now, Lalonde? What are you going to do? It forced me into a corner where I had to become extremely resourceful. What am I going to do now? Number one, I will commit a certain amount of time every day. For me, it's 20 to half an hour a day into figuring out how to get my Facebook account back. Do I know how to do it like that? No. Do I know how, will a Google search tell me how? No. But will a search result guide me here to there? Oh, there's a Facebook contact number. Oh, there's, in other words, I put a block of time in my schedule every day to focus on getting my Facebook account back. Because when I get that sucker back, it will be sweet. The sweet victory, the sweet taste of victory from something that seemed unattainable it always tastes sweeter when it's almost unattainable, and you know how to do it, and you do in fact do it. So that's one of my projects. It's on my to-do list. Get Facebook account back, put on that hat, do that for half an hour. Half an hour a day is my max. Then when I'm past that half hour, unless I'm like talking with someone at Facebook, then I'll extend it. But then I could take it off my mind and focus, okay, now how do we move forward? That's number one. It's turning me into a beast. Like a Mike Tyson of business, if you will. For real. Making me tough. Very tough. Where I can say, oh, okay, I just lost everything I worked for in a matter of 2 minutes, my past decade, but it's okay, we'll figure it out. We'll get through this. That mentality in business, whew, I'm tougher after this than I was before, and I became pretty tough. So that's the first silver lining, is my mental toughness. But still, that's still not a blessing. I wish it never happened, right? Here's the real silver lining. It made me look for other options. Number one, LinkedIn. Number two, YouTube. Number three, Google. How did I find that out? Because I looked at my other options. What are my other options to become rich and famous? Where can I scale ads? Where can I use my knowledge that I already know with what's out there? So LinkedIn, Gary Vaynerchuk's been harping about LinkedIn for a very long time. And what I did was I started working on LinkedIn a little bit, working on YouTube, and working on Google. For the sake of this piece of content that I'm sharing with you guys on why it's a blessing that why did God shut down my Facebook account temporarily? I say temporarily because I'm getting closer every day to getting it back. It's to take my attention away from a gossipy website that I would waste endless hours on, more than I even knew I was wasting. After being off of Facebook, my productivity went through the roof. It's absolutely bananas. I cannot believe how much time I was wasting on Facebook just looking, just lurking. Not that it's not good to lurk, but I've made more advancements in the past week since my account's been shut down than ever. Now, it forced me into looking at LinkedIn. LinkedIn is freaking crazy, as we're going to experience today. No. Okay, here's good. Hello, webinar people. I can cut that out. I can cut that out. For the piece of content, I'm going to go back into it because I'm going to say, I feel like I'm talking to you guys, but I'm doing a piece of content. That part, hello, I'm back. That part I can cut out, okay? I shouldn't have said, as we will find out today. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to cut this out in the final clip. You guys will see it on my YouTube channel later this week. Or maybe I'll use it in one of the sessions of the octo content model. Sorry. That's the beauty about, I will do editing. This is not live. Okay. Go where I took off, Mark. Are you guys with me? What just happened? Do you guys see what just happened? Just getting your attention. That's the Tony Robbins technique. Do you guys see what just happened? I said something I shouldn't have said. Now I'm going back into the content. LinkedIn is a beast. I didn't realize it until I really started understanding that LinkedIn is catered to business. It's all about business. Facebook is gossipy stuff. I'm going to go through a little pros and cons here because I would not have put my nose in the LinkedIn world and connected with professionals and being able to build an audience of professionals on LinkedIn ever. I would have never focused on it. I was just staying on the gossipy Facebook. I will return to Facebook because I will get my account back, but in my temporary downtime, here's what I've learned. Let's look at the quality of connections. I actually have a sheet of a pros and cons sheet. Okay? Facebook versus LinkedIn for connections, can't touch it. LinkedIn connections are the best. They're incredible. They're all professionals that are interested in doing business. It's a bit, they're business connections. Facebook is chit chat connections. It really is. That's the essence of social media on Facebook. Okay? Let's talk about entertainment. Facebook, this is going to be, this was a really wake-up call for me, big time. Let's talk about content and entertainment, because they kind of fall in the same. We're going to talk about content that you put out there, content that we create, such as this piece that I'm creating right now. When that is put on Facebook, you're pushing it, opposed to, you're using a push instead of a pull. So if I compare Facebook to, not LinkedIn in this case, because I'm using ads. We'll go into ads in a bit. But if you compare what I was doing, putting content out on Facebook compared to YouTube or Google, which are the same. I don't know if you know this. Whatever you put on YouTube ranks in Google. Same thing. When was the last time you went on Facebook and searched for something? You don't search on Facebook. I don't. I never do. You're pushing your stuff in front of people all the time. On YouTube, people are searching for it. So that kind of was a wake-up call for me. I'm like, why am I not producing more content on YouTube? My YouTube is super, super weak. So that was kind of like, well, I'm going to learn YouTube. I'm going to start testing on YouTube. I'm going to play on YouTube and Google because that's where people go to search. So when they see you, you're not force feeding them with yourself. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's making sense in the results. One of my videos that had literally 60 views, I'm starting to put content out on YouTube. It's getting thousands of views because I'm doing the content correctly. I'm solving a problem in my own life, such as I'm sharing with you right now. And if YouTube's noticing 5,000 views on one of the pieces, one of the most recent pieces. Never done this before because I was never consistent with my content. So the reach. Well, the reach on YouTube, if people subscribe to your channel, opposed to the reach on Facebook, if people like your page. Facebook may show you to 5% of the people who like your page. YouTube will show you to 100% of people who subscribe with the little bell. Surprise! I didn't know that. And I know it now as I upload videos now. That was like, poof! I would have never known this whole YouTube world. I wasn't even interested in it, to be honest with you. I wasn't. We're not even getting into ads yet. I'm just saying the pros and the cons here so far. The clout. What's more impressive? What's more impressive? Having a video on your YouTube page with 1 million views or having a video on YouTube with 1 million views? Come on, obviously. And plus Facebook doesn't share you more when you have more views on your video. You literally have to spend for every single view. YouTube puts you out there like crazy. If one of your videos gets 10,000 views, check it out tomorrow. It'll have 12,000 views. Check it out the day after. It'll have 18,000 views. It's pretty crazy that way. It's open. It's out there in the public. The people don't need to like your page once it starts getting traction. These are kind of, I don't know if I'm explaining it properly, but these are things, I'm learning stuff on YouTube that I would have never even looked at that door. That's PewDiePie. That's where PewDiePie is really killing it. I want to talk about the communication medium because right now I have no Facebook account. So these are the blessings in disguise. The communication medium on LinkedIn, same thing as Facebook. When I say that, I mean the people the messenger. The same thing. It's a messenger. It's exactly the same thing. So I'm not losing anything there. The friendships, though, I completely had to recycle my friends. I've lost them all. They probably think I'm dead. That just popped in there. Okay, this is a huge one. Oh my God, we're going to go Facebook, LinkedIn now. Facebook, LinkedIn, the ocean. Let's talk about the ocean. The ocean. Who knows what red ocean, blue ocean means? You know what red ocean, blue ocean is? Red ocean, blue ocean means a red ocean has been saturated. A red ocean has been, saturated. So a lot of the strategies, a lot of the stuff you've seen before, here we go again. Another person, sharing blah, blah, blah. Another person being themselves, which is not too common, but in LinkedIn world, it is a blue ocean. I believe they call it red ocean, blue ocean, because red ocean would be infested by sharks circling the blood, and the blue ocean would be clear. There's opportunity everywhere. I believe that's it. Red ocean, blue ocean. Blue ocean would be the good one. I hope I'm correct. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but LinkedIn is a blue ocean specifically for influencers to break through. It's crazy. Nobody is doing it in an influential manner by providing value as an influencer on LinkedIn. It's very tailored towards jobs. So Gary Vaynerchuk would be one of them doing that, becoming an influencer on LinkedIn. There's so much room to do it there. And as you will see, I did it again. As you will see tonight. Here's the thing, by the way. That's another, I'm going to cut up this content because here's the problem, guys. I'm just going to tell you guys right now. It's not an excuse. I'm live on a webinar and I'm trying to do a pre-recorded content at the same time. So it's kind of tricky. So let me close this off. I'll be like this. I'll be like, let me just close off the content part because I will make content out of this. So I'll be like, ocean, red ocean. Okay. And the advertisements, because I do ads on Facebook, that's what got cut off with my Facebook account. The ads on YouTube they're a little hard to learn. They're actually quite difficult to learn, but once you get them, the results are insane. You're getting cheaper results than Facebook on YouTube. And I'm still figuring them out. The LinkedIn ads, very similar to Facebook. As a matter of fact, extremely similar to Facebook. I don't feel like I've lost much there yet, but here's the beautiful silver lining here. I'm learning how to do ads on YouTube and LinkedIn. I mastered them. I'm starting to master them on Facebook, but at least now I know I'm learning how to do it on the other platforms at a professional level. So I'm installing retargeting pixels now. I'm retargeting on YouTube and on LinkedIn. In the meantime, when Facebook comes back, will I be better off if I only stayed on Facebook, or will I be better off knowing all the three strategies? Obviously, all the three strategies. As a matter of fact, the way YouTube ads are looking now, I think it'll make my measly little $10,000 days look pretty pathetic, because there are certain ways to build your audience at the same time on YouTube as well as LinkedIn. So ads are not a problem. Now, lesson learned through this whole process is you got to always look for those silver linings when something bad happens. I mean, I truly, truly believe that I'm getting pushed in all kinds of corners to be tested, but I mostly believe it's because a small door is being closed so that a larger door can open for me. And I truly believe this is what's happening right now. And it's already showing in the results. So I would have stayed pretty stagnant on Facebook. I would have kept wasting a lot of time. I would have stayed engaged with my small amount of friends. I would have kept my circle small. I would have been limited to what I was learning. And I would have actually probably grown something significant on Facebook that could have been boom, cut off at any moment now. I rather find out now and have more options, because here's what else it did. I know I'm a little all over the place, but I need to specify this. It allowed me to find a platform to host my own groups outside of any social media platform. It allowed me to do that. That is huge. I can host my own groups that are platform independent. And here's another thing. Here's another thing. It made me realize the importance of having my own blog with my own videos hosted on my own blog so that I'm not dependent on any platform. I got both of my legs cut off instantly, guys. And because of that, it opened up, it made me realize the importance of having my own home, my own blog that I keep bringing people to, my own audience, my own lists that have nothing to do with my social media connections. Now I just want to drop the octo content model. See, guys, I'm going to come back. And then here's what I would end up. I would end up like this. This is a bit of a mess because I'm doing two things at once. I'm realizing this now. Let me just wrap it up. I don't think I'm going to be able to cut that up, but I may. We'll see. It's because I'm focusing on the webinar people. We're about to do a pretty crazy LinkedIn thing right now. You guys, the live ones. And then I'm focusing on pre-recording a piece of content at the same time. So, because my content is so authentic, like this is the content I'm doing right now. I'm going to do a whole other video on it. I'm going to reshoot that, as a matter of fact. I'm coming back. I'm back. Hello, webinar people. I'm back. That's throwout stuff. But it makes for a good example because you guys just experienced something pretty interesting. It was the authenticity in what I was saying. I wasn't, like right now I'm authentic with you guys. Do you guys see the difference? I was a little bit too much in performance mode there. I'm getting better, guys. Well, just like you guys are going to get better. But do you see the difference in me there and me now? Let's be real here, guys. It sucks that I lost my Facebook account. But the truth, now, see, this is how I want to be on my content. This is how I need to be authentic. But it sucked, guys. Like now I'm just talking to you guys. This would probably make better content. But it sucked losing Facebook. And now the doors is frigging opening are insane. I wasn't able to show my enthusiasm because we're about to do something on LinkedIn that's blowing my mind. And the people I'm connecting with on LinkedIn right now, it's blowing my mind. And the fact that I'm crushing it on YouTube, I have 2,000 subscribers. And I'm telling you guys, give me a year of consistently the octo content model. I was trying not to mention that in the I was trying not to mention the octo content model in the piece of content. The octo content model is everything. This is what's going to bring us to that next level. The Laboom Squad, this is what's going on. I kind of like the authenticity I'm experiencing right now of myself with you guys. It's everything. That octo content model is going to do it all. The consistency of us spitting that out, spitting that out, spitting that out. The reason I'm not going to use that content that I just tried to make is because I'm referring to the octo content model, and that content needs to be pitchless. Okay? It needs to be pitchless. We still use advanced formulas to get people to show up to stuff, but at the end of the day, it works this way. At the end of the day, it works this way. Get people to know, like, and trust you through your content that solves a problem, and then add them to your list, and then send them an email or a message to the people that are in your community. Whew, we went long. That's good. Would that be disastrous? I don't think that was disastrous right now, the attempt at making content, but I do believe that when I do something, I should be doing that thing. I struggled with that in the past too, trying to do a piece of content while I'm teaching you at the same time, because it's like getting into a role. It's like being an actor. I don't want to be an actor. I mean, I don't want to act. It's like lights, camera, action. I'd rather just be myself, and it's more authentic and it works better. So I kept wanting to tell you guys about the octo content model because that's how I'm solving this. I'm actually creating a blog on its own like this. So these octopus legs that keep bringing food to me, keep bringing to my blog, if one of them gets chopped off, I still got these others going while I grow back the other one. Facebook got chopped off. By the way, apparently I'm very close to getting my Facebook back just because, you know, we're just a couple of people hanging out here. I want to let you guys know. But yeah, that was a hit. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do two things. I'm not going to spend much time. No, I'm not going to spend much time on the octo content, Laboom Squad. I mean, our schedule is pretty simple, guys. Let's meet every Thursday. We got 2 more Thursdays where you can invite people. As of now, if you want to know more about how you can join us, I believe we're almost 100 of us now. 78 of us in the Laboom Squad. It's a closed group that we're running together in and building our octopuses so that each of us, after 3 months, know how to create one piece of content, 10 to 20 minutes, just like I attempted to do, and cut it up into a bunch of pieces of content and have your octopus spit it out all across social media. Over time, probably not much time, you'll get noticed because we have all kinds of strategies. This is why we're working together for 3 months. 3 months. We're going to be communicating every day, but we're going to have an official master class on Thursdays, okay? Which will be building another leg of the octopus, another leg of the octopus, another leg of the octopus. And on these legs, they're big legs. I mean, we have your whole YouTube presence is one leg. That's going to be a whole master class. Your whole Facebook. I'll have my Facebook by then. And if I don't, we can still work it. Don't worry. We can still work out how to put the content on Facebook. You're just spitting it out there. You've got to make sure your Facebook is built properly. But I'll get one of you guys to teach it with a Facebook account. And I'll assist you. We'll do it together. I've been very successful on Facebook. And again, this is working on the octopus. This is to get your stuff out there with only like a 10. This is how to get 25 pieces of content out per week with a 10-minute effort. Okay? It's crazy. Then your Instagram presence, then your LinkedIn presence, then your Twitter presence, then your iTunes. You'll be creating your own podcast. Your own podcast. Then your own SoundCloud channel with your podcast episodes. These are super important. And then Alexa. You're going to have flash briefings on Alexa. All of this from one little piece of content. And what is that going to do? It's going to actually go and extract people from all of those social media audiences and put them in your own audience so you can show yourself to them over and over and over again. It's the answer to everything. The octo content model. So for the next 3 months, if you want to kick off your 2020, come and join us. For now, it's under $100 for now. You have to contact an affiliate or contact me on LinkedIn. How do you contact me on LinkedIn? I will show you. I should show you a little thing about learning. Would you like to see something about learning? About how important it is to learn? How it's not. You know why I did this 3 months? You know why we're doing this 3 months? Then we're going to jump into the LinkedIn and we're going to break the LinkedIn algorithm tonight. Okay? We're going to get massive engagement on all of our posts. Here's what we're going to do right now, because we're over time anyways. We're over time, but this will be, it'll take, let me think how I want to approach this. I think we're just going to jump into the LinkedIn because we're going to create a strategy that we attempted to do last week that has created incredible success for my LinkedIn account. I mean, I was getting about, I don't know, we'll check. We could check. I was getting about 2 to 5 people look at my profile per day, I guess. Now it's about 400. That just happened. Why? Because one of my posts on LinkedIn got almost, I think, 200 comments, including mine, but still a 200 comment stream and 50 reactions. It got that in the first hour. Who would like that on their Facebook posts? What it does is it scatters you all across LinkedIn because of their algorithm. So let's just do that now. You guys ready? Whoever did their homework, get your homework ready. We're over the time a little bit, but I'm going to also have a process on how to be consistent with this strategy, okay? So what if you get, who here has ever gotten over 200 comments on their posts? Please tell me in the webinar. Has anyone here ever gotten over 100 reactions and 100 comments? Those two, one or the other. 50 reactions and 200 comments. Has anyone ever gotten that on one LinkedIn post? I'll tell you something. I'm looking. Has anyone ever gotten that? If you have, that explodes your business. It's kind of like if PewDiePie mentioned you. It's not that at that level, but it brings you out there. People connect with you. They start connecting with you like crazy. And you get seen by so many. More and more and more organically because of that initial boost. So who would like a boost like that today? Would you like to, who's ready to do that now? We're doing it. We're not talking about it. We're doing it right now. Who's ready to do it right now? Say I. Okay. It'll work. It'll work. Yeah, of course it'll work. Now, who's ready to do that every day? Why don't we do it every day? Could you imagine what that's going to do to the algorithm on your profile? It'll rank you up in LinkedIn. Imagine doing that. What if you put up a LinkedIn post every day and we collaborated with each other every day? Why don't we do that for the next 7 days? Who's down with that? If you're down, we're doing this. We're going to do one tonight. We're doing that one right now. If I instruct you on what to do every day, I'm going to put up a post. We're going to attack it in the same fashion. I'm going to be the hub for it. I'm going to be the hub. So what we do is we collaborate. I'll show you exactly how to collaborate, how we help each other. So basically we comment on everyone, on their profile. We take the time to, if 10 people comment on my post, those 10 people will comment on the other 9 people. They'll go to their wall, they'll go to their LinkedIn and comment and leave a positive comment. Today we're doing New Year's resolutions. So do you have a resolution ready? If not, think one up right now. You're going to need one. If you can't do it today, you want to do it tonight. You want to participate tonight. If you miss tonight's, you can still participate, but you won't get the action as much because people will have moved on to tomorrow's. I want to do one per day. So all you got to do is come to my wall. I will be the hub because it's the easiest way I could figure out how to do this. Instead of sending a link, go to this post. All I'm going to ask you to do, I'm going to show you guys where to go. Go there tomorrow. There'll be a new post. Anyone who comments on my thing, I will go to each one of you on your post and comment and leave a positive comment on each one of yours. I'm going to put up, you'll see a theme of mine. So follow that theme so I can find that theme on your page. See, if there's 50 people, I will do all 50 people. If you say, well, that's a long time just to get like 50 comments or we'll get whatever, well, you won't get them otherwise. And that's going to rank you up in the LinkedIn algorithm. Are you guys with me? Who's down for spending a few minutes a day going on my wall, doing the comment thing and doing it to everyone else who commented on my thing? And check back every now and again during the day. Reciprocation is the key in this case. It's a collaboration. It's a social exchange. It's our social exchange. And the people in your world are definitely going to say, how the heck did you get that many likes and comments? Woo! Haven't done a long webinar like that in a while. What do you say we screen share? Let's do it. Okay, let me know when you see my screen, guys. We're doing it right now. If those of you who did the homework, please get your picture ready, okay, guys? There we go, there we go, there we go. Get your picture ready, okay? We're going to upload it. We're going to collaborate. I'm going to collaborate with you guys now. Here we go. Okay, can you guys see my screen and hear me on this studio microphone? Are we good? As a matter of fact, you know what I'm going to do real quick? I'll get this done with because I really don't want this to be a pitch webinar, but I want to tell you right now, guys, this is what we're doing for the next 3 months. I don't have a URL up here to show you because everyone who's in the Laboom squad is in fact an affiliate What I'd love for you guys to do, that those of you not in the Laboom squad, we kick this thing off on the 23rd, which is in not next Thursday, not the Thursday after that, but the following Thursday. We're going on a 3-month run, guys. And I would love it so much if you at least took a look at this video. This is me explaining the octo content syndication model so that the octopus spits out your content, but more than that, it's spitting it out in the correct formats to all of the platforms, the 8 more relevant platforms at this time. We may make it 9 or 10 because I think we're going to have to add TikTok. We'll see about that. But the bottom line is, just by watching this video, I promise you, you will get such an understanding to what we're doing that it will not be an insurmountable thing anymore to create 25 pieces of content in half an hour of work. We have a DMO attached to this, and that's what we'll be doing in the next 3 months. Please contact an affiliate, guys, and get the link to this page. I can't give it to you here. What I can do is, if it's me, simply contact me, okay? Just contact me and I'll get you the link. If you're uncomfortable with contacting me, and some people don't like to talk to people, they're just like, give me the link. I want to see the video and judge for myself. Well, if you're on the webinar right now, you can contact a Laboomer. Guys, don't put your link, but please just say in the chat, I am a Laboomer. What they're going to do is they're going to send you a link to their page. So it'll be them. Okay, guys? So simply go here and you can skip to any section you want. If you don't freak out when you just see this video, I don't know what will. I don't know what's going to freak you out. I don't know what's going to wake you up to the fact that we, in fact, have a better way. And this is it, the octo content model. Okay, I got to go. I got to just talk about the learning process, because a lot of people they don't understand why we're doing 3 months of this. We're about to jump in LinkedIn here, guys. I got it open. I got my image ready. We're about to go. Okay, there we go. What I'm going to do is, if you need to get to this page, you don't want to talk to anyone, I will show you one link, and your link will be this. I'm going to put it up there, then I'll bring it down. Okay, now it's safe. There's no affiliate code or anything. So I'm just going to drag this down quickly. Okay, so the link is octocontent.com/affiliate. Enter, and what you'll do is you can select an affiliate from here. If I'm the person who invited you, just select my name. Okay, it's in here somewhere. There it is. It's in alphabetical order. And then what happens is, when you do select an affiliate, if someone did invite you, obviously select the person who invited you, and you will get to this page. And once you get to this page, you can watch the video and skip through. Okay, guys? At the end of the day, I would say, get in this thing and enjoy the ride. Enjoy the ride, even if you don't want to participate, because I haven't seen anyone. As a matter of fact, I know that no one has created a daily method of operation or the exact steps to spit your content out everywhere. Nobody knows how to do that. It's almost like a mystical thing. You know, Gary Vaynerchuk, love him to death. This would not exist if it weren't for him. But when he refers to creating many pieces of content out of one keynote speech, that's because it works, obviously, but he doesn't say how to do it. How do I create a podcast from that? How do I get a sound file? And yeah, pretty much. So if you have a daily method of operation on how to do that, that's what we're creating in this 3 months. And the reason it's so long, as a matter of fact, you know what I want to do? I want to share something with you guys on my corkboard. I'm looking at it right now because I'm really, I'm not pissed off. I'm not angry. I'm not annoyed. Maybe a little bit, but I'm over it. But sometimes I get annoyed at the declaration from a lot of people that say, I want to learn it now. Tell me how to do it now. I don't want, just tell me how to syndicate. Why do I have to build this whole octopus, man? Like, why can't I just like create a piece of content and put it everywhere? Why do I need to learn every single platform? Why do I have to like optimize it for every single platform? Well, I cut something out of Success Magazine and I think I should read it off to you guys. Are you guys down with that? It'll take me 2 seconds. I'm looking at it. It's right here. It's right on my corkboard. I'm looking at it literally right here. It's going to take me it's going to take me honestly a minute and a half to read. The article is called Keep Learning. It's from Success Magazine. It's literally 2 paragraphs. As a matter of fact, hey, do you guys want me to share the article? Like I'll point my phone to it right now. I can do that actually. I can switch from this to my camera phone. Now this, it's not a shiny object. This is something that I believe will serve you. I put it on my corkboard. I don't put anything on my corkboard unless I need to remind myself that a baby had to crawl before it could in fact walk and then run. It can't just go running. It has to learn how to do the basics first. And in order to do that, it's going to fall a lot. You know what I'm going to do? Let me do that. Okay? Let me just do that now. I'm actually going to flip over to my phone. I've never done this yet. So I want to test it out as well. Okay, let me do that right now. I'm just going to switch to my camera phone. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, is this working? This is working. Awesome. Okay, check this out. So I'm going to kind of zoom in here. I'm not actually zooming in. I'm actually just kind of pointing to the article. Maybe you want to do a screenshot of this. Maybe we'll go through my fortune cookie fortunes after. How are we doing? It's a little shaky. Let me put my elbows on the desk. Oh, look at that. We can actually get it. Okay, check this out. So the importance of keeping on in the learning department by Cecilia Mice. This is from Success Magazine. So let's go. Hopefully this will hit a chord with you. That's the purpose here. It hit a chord with me, which is why it's in fact taking real estate on my corkboard. So be a little shaky. We're not using a tripod, as you know. So here we go. I'm going to give it a read. Children learn how to walk in phases. First, they discover their toes, gripping and pointing and kicking. Then come a few unsuccessful crawls as they test out the strength of each foot, realizing that a knee is better suited for the task. Finally, they stand a few times, gaining confidence that earns some video-worthy spills. Dozens of falls later, and they're still at it, figuring out the best way to start and how to stop themselves when the head's momentum outpaces the leg's ability. Eventually, they succeed, surrounded by smiling and cheering adults. Now, it's time to run. How cool is that? Let me come back to you, see if this works out here. Boom. Okay, can you guys see that? Am I back? That was super cool with the mobile phone. That was so cool. Okay, so now, since we're keeping on learning, you guys ready to implement what we've learned? Here's what I'm going to do. We're working now, okay? Now we're going to make this magic happen. But here's the beautiful, beautiful thing. I'm going to make this a 7-day challenge. Okay? So, this is insane engagement. This post, without the proper instructions last Thursday, got me more engagement than I've ever had on any LinkedIn post since I've been on LinkedIn. Now I'm like focused on it. So I'm not going to pump it up. I'm going to ask you guys right now. I'm looking at the chat, please. Who here saw the homework? Who did the homework? Who's got a picture ready to go for now, for tonight? Okay. And did you guys think up a hashtag? Now, some of you don't know what I'm talking about. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug in right now. I know we're an hour and a half. We'll be done shortly. We'll be done. We'll be out of here within way less than 2 hours for sure. The training is less than 10 minutes. I'm going to plug in and it's excellent. It's an excellent training because with what we're about to do, I could ramble on right here and navigate through it, but I did a short little training last week after the meeting, and that little training shows you how to find each other's posts and what to do to have a successful collaboration. Now guys, I gotta say this, man, and women, people, 197 comments, 61 reactions. I didn't give proper exact instructions, and look, 3,191 views. This is not a paid post. I know the people here, some of you, but if I go through all 53 and all comments, I don't know more than half of these people. I don't. Why? Because LinkedIn showed me to way more people because of this action. So I think I sold you on the concept. I hope I did. What we're going to do is we're going to do it. I'm going to do it and I will participate fully. Sometimes you got to just do things. We can estimate, we can speculate. Should we be doing this every day? Well, I'm doing it every day. And here's what my plan of attack is that I'm executing. If you're participating tonight, participate tonight. If you can only get your post up and participate tomorrow, participate tomorrow. Just participate if you can. I'll tell you exactly how to participate now. We're going to use my page as the hub. What do I mean by hub? I mean, when I release a post, like we're going to do one right now, we're going to do a New Year's resolution post right now. And when you participate, you'll see me comment on yours, so on and so forth. I'll plug in the training right now. I think it's 8 minutes. Maybe it's 11 minutes. It's around 10 minutes. After we watch that, I'm going to post. And then we're going to attack my post in a certain fashion. When you attack my post, keep your eyes on your post because your post will be getting probably the same engagement. Now you may get more than me because you may have more of a following or maybe you've never had 200 comments on a post and you've been on LinkedIn for a while. If that happens, who knows what LinkedIn will do? It may show you to more people than me. So hang on tight. You guys ready? I'm going to plug in the training, then I'll come back and we're going to do it. And before I do that, I need to plant a seed. We are doing this every day. 1 post per day. We're going to do one tonight, right now, after the short little training I plug in. Guys, please, 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 please get a pen and paper for this. Please, 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 please pay attention to this short little training because you don't have a timeline on LinkedIn like Facebook. You don't have a timeline like Twitter. You don't have you don't see all the timeline like on Instagram. There's a way to go find people's posts and it's extremely tricky, okay? So please pay attention. And I gotta tell you, how exciting is that? Posting every day. Every day I will put up a post. Couple of rules here. You don't want there to be an external link. Oh, you know what? I'll tell you that when I come back. I'm plugging in the training now. What I want to do is I actually want to, I'm going to reply to some of you. This is still alive and well. Chris Martinez, thanks for commenting, my friend. I will, in fact, reply tonight. I will follow the rules, like I said, the rules being happy holidays, and then I tag Deborah Polk. Then I go to Deborah's profile and I comment on Deborah's post. I'll show you. I'll just do one real quick. I went to Deborah's profile, and what I did to Deborah, I went to articles and activity, see all activity. Then once I get here, I go to posts. Hold on. Oh, okay, because this is last Thursday. Oh, look at that. Deborah Polk, congratulations. You obviously participated. Look at that action. That is insane. So there I am. See, I did. And you want to reply to the comments too. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. But could you imagine coming to my profile every day and noticing a new post and participating? You know what that's going to do to your LinkedIn profile and your LinkedIn presence and your LinkedIn clout? Oh my God. Your profile will be like a featured profile. Okay? So let me plug in the training. What I actually want to do is I want to type out that it's in fact a mini training. So what I'll do is I'll go 10-minute mini training, and then I'll put pre-recorded. Okay, so let me see. Okay, so you guys see that on the screen at the bottom? The reason I put that strip is so that you know this is a plug. I'm plugging this in right now. Please play. Please play. Yes, I want you to play tonight and every day next week. But please pay attention because this is what we're about to do. Okay, here we go. When I release a post, what we want to do to work as a team is we want to go into the comments and we want to literally, well, you want to comment on my post, and then we can go get everyone from my post. Let's see if Debbie participated. There you go. And now you guys get the idea, right? You go to activity, see all, and posts. There we go. We have a Christmas one. And I did, in fact, throw in a comment. So what you want to do is you want to love or like or put a reaction. Then you want to comment. That's not loading up the comments. But it's probably because I got a lot of things going on here. There it is. Okay. Happy holidays and a Merry Christmas to you and family. What you really want to do to get engagement on each other's posts is I like to use the image that I used on my account. Okay. So my original post had this image. I saved it to my computer and I just include it every time. And I tagged Debbie. Does that make sense? So let's go. I'm going to go do some that I haven't done yet. So what I did was I literally worked my way down the timeline. Loaded up all the comments. And what you guys want to do is you want to do that on my timeline as well, because if we use my timeline, I know I didn't do Connie yet. I go in order from top to bottom. Let's go take a look. Go to Connie. What I will do is I will go see all, just like I mentioned. I will go posts. And then there we go. Happy holidays. Beautiful. See? People are getting the hang of it without this training. But now we have the training on how to find everyone's posts if you use mine as the point of reference, right? Make sense? So I'll go to comments. I'm not in there. And what I'll do is I will paste. I will copy it. Right here. So I responded to her comment on my post, which is what you would do on your post, but then I'm going to her wall. This is why we call it a social exchange. And I'm going to paste. I'll tag her properly with the @ symbol. Yeah, let's do this from scratch for those of you that are unaware. So it's a standard message I'm putting because we have the theme of happy holidays. So this could be whatever you want, but I like to do copy paste because if we're going to be hundreds of us doing this, if 100 people comment on my post, I'm commenting to 100 people. Make sense? And we need to comment to everyone on my post if you want to participate. It makes sense. You should be doing everyone. If I miss a couple of you, it happens because maybe you commented the next day. But in general, this is how we're breaking the algorithm. Like there's 100 comments on my thing, and we didn't have 100 people doing this. Maybe we had about 50 people on the webinar. So strangers are starting to comment because LinkedIn is showing me more and more and more. So what you do is Connie's name is Connie Solely Booth. So I just put the @ symbol. There we go. There we go. There we go. And then I just add my picture. There it is. And I post. Okay. So that's how we do it, guys. That's how we find people's timelines. Now, Connie, in time, well, all of you, once you start including your hashtag, which will be next week because I just introduced this right now, as Connie adds her hashtag with her line of text like I showed, what I will do is I will click on Connie's hashtag and I will follow her hashtag. So we also want to follow each other's hashtags. Okay, guys? We're going to get really, really, really good at this. And we're going to hit influencer status very, very soon using just this technique. You guys following me on this? I really hope so. So another thing I want to mention is that I also include my blog. Now, LinkedIn masks my URL, but once you guys have a blog in the Octo content model, you're also going to put your blog link as well. And this is the text. I've tested this text last year, and this is the text that works the best. You can check out my entire LinkedIn library of posts and articles. We'll get into articles in a later month, as well as Ask Me Anything by using the Ask Lalonde hashtag, which I showed shows my timeline, which is so amazing. Or even check out my entire full library, which is updated daily. They click there, and guess where they go? They go to my blog. So that's something to look into. But for now, at least start thinking about your hashtag and adding it to every post you put, especially every post we all participate in. Make sense, guys? So I'm going to do a couple more before I go, because I'm doing these until I fill them up. 110 to do. Well, actually, it should be 55 because there's comments within. So I will keep going. I don't think I did Tina. I didn't do Dustin. So what I do is I open many of them in many tabs. I did do Sharon. I just did Connie. I don't think I did Timothy. So what I do is I do many in many tabs. You see up here. I don't know if you're using an actual PC, but or a mobile device would take you longer. And then what I do, you guys remember, I'm going to do it over and over again. See, activity, Tina's activity, posts. Did Tina put one? Yes, she has one. I'm going to go do what I said, comment. First, I like it. I like love. I love it. Put in my copy paste. I'm going to replace the name with Tina with the @ symbol. I'll do it 2 more times, guys. The repetition is the key because once you start getting good at this, it takes no time at all. If I wasn't talking to you guys at the same time, move the @ symbol. If I wasn't talking to you guys at the same time, I'd be going through these I will go through them all, and it takes some work. It takes some time. But you know what else takes time? Waiting to accumulate 100 comments on a LinkedIn post. You can't do that unless you're Gary Vaynerchuk. It doesn't happen. Or Tony Robbins. Even Dean Graziosi today had like 25. I'm like blowing him away, and you'll all be blowing him away after this training, really. We're going to do this next week again. Except next week, we'll have more of an idea of where to find the posts because I just told you, right? You guys are with me? You can't respond because this is a recording. So here we go, Dustin. Let's go to Dustin. Activity. I'll do one more after this. There we go. Now, you still want to click posts. This post is up there. Beautiful. There we go. You handsome devil, you, Dustin. You're giving me competition. Here we go. Like this. Comment. I'm going to add my picture. Replace the name. I'll do it one more time so the repetition kind of sinks in. Here we go. Oh, Connie. No, you're not Connie. You're Dustin. There we go. There you are. Click. Beautiful picture. Beautiful. And there we go. Fantastic. Okay, there you go. Let it load before you move and close. Go to Timothy. See if Timothy put anything up. Oh, I think so. So I'll go to posts again because it'll show us the latest post. Beautiful. I love it. Beautiful. Nice picture, brother. All right. So I'm doing this now. I think Timothy just posted it. 28 minutes. So I think the reason it's not kicking tonight too much is because we didn't know where to find the posts. You know what I'm saying? Like we didn't know to, in fact, I'll go back just on Timothy. We didn't really realize there's so many things I take for granted, right? We didn't realize you have to go to activity, you have to go to see all, and you have to go to posts. Okay, guys? I hope that clears things up. I'll comment on Timothy. Then I will actually get off of this training and finish up my job, which is, there we go, beautiful. That's it, that's it, that's it. Add the picture. And I will continue to do this because that's what being part of a social exchange is. We are collaborating to move mountains. Okay, guys, we're going to talk about this next week on session number 3 of the Laboom Squad. Amazing session tonight. And let's see what this brings. Many of our posts will go organic. Especially next week, we'll pick another theme. Maybe we'll go with something, as a matter of fact, it will be, in fact, the 2nd of January. So what we're going to do is we're going to use something New Year themed. So start getting a picture ready, okay, guys? Get a picture ready for next week. We're going to run this thing again next week. We're going to do the same thing, except think of a hashtag and get a Happy New Year picture ready. We're going to do this again next week. Okay, awesome, guys. See you soon. Okay, am I back? Am I back? Am I back? Am I back? Okay, that's pretty short, right? Was that pretty clear? Okay, so here we go. Ready, guys? Grab your pen and paper. We are going to work. I am going to post a New Year's resolution. For those of you that did the homework, you know what we're going to do. It's, in fact, January 2nd. Perfect day to say Happy New Year. What's your resolution? What's your resolution is an engagement post. I'm going to ask you what your resolution is. You will reply with your resolution. Here are these steps. Are you ready? I'm asking you if you're ready because I need you to write this down. Okay, guys? This is the picture I am going to post. Well, first, I'm just going to say the first thing you need to do is when I post, I will do this every day. To find my posts, very simple. Go to my profile. If you haven't connected with me yet, you should connect with me. I accept everyone at this moment in time. And then what I want you to do is go to see all activity. And once you do that, go to posts. And then once you go there, you will find my daily post. It'll be the most recent one, I'm pretty sure. Or the one with the most action, which will be the most recent one. And check out the date. And you'll know it's the post of the day. And then we can participate from there. So I'm going to go here. You'll go to the actual post. Okay. There it is. There it is. So what you need to do is, number 1, leave a reaction and comment on the post and tag me in the post. Okay, guys? So the ideal thing to do would be like if Deborah, since we're using Deborah Polk, we've already started using you, Debbie. Miss Deb, I hope you don't mind. If Deb commented Happy Holidays but tagged me Marc Lalonde, that helps me because more people are tagging me, which is why when I go to Deborah's Polk, Deborah's Polk. Yeah, when I go to Deborah's Polk, when I go to Deborah's post, I tag her because it brings more people. The more people that are tagging you on LinkedIn, the better you look in LinkedIn's eyes. The more LinkedIn says, oh, this must be someone pretty popular. Let's show them more. You with me, guys? Okay, we got that. So number 1, that's what we're going to do tonight. You're going to comment on my post. My post will be the hub. That's what we're going to do every single day this week. So that's number 1. Number 2, you need to put your post up, okay? You can do that right away, as a matter of fact. So then when I go and I go through my comments, and I go to Deborah's profile, which I will actually do right now. Again, go to her activity. I do this to every single comment, okay? Then I'll go find the relevant, oh, I gotta go to posts. Okay, I've done this often enough. Like I did last time, as you'll notice, I'm gonna go to comments. You'll notice I did tag Deborah, like I said. I like to add an image as well. And of course, I did put a reaction. I put love, so I do the same thing back, okay? It's complete reciprocation, okay? That's exactly what this is. Then what Deborah did, well done, Deborah. You're an online marketer. You know what's up. Deborah replied to my comment. So what's going to happen if you go, we'll go back to my post there, and then what's going to happen is, let's go back to it, let's go back to it, let's go back to it, let's go back to it. Okay, what happens is, you'll notice that every time someone comments on my post, I reply within my timeline in here. So what I'm doing is I'm replying to your comment, and then I'm commenting on your wall, like I just did, like I just showed you, and then you are replying just like I replied to Deb. Does that make sense, guys? That is really all there is to it. I hope this makes sense. There's one way to do this, guys, and one way for you to learn how this works. This first week may be a bit of a train wreck, but you're going to get some kind of comment, some kind of action, some kind of engagement, some kind of algorithm breaking magic on if you just participate. So this is the best way to learn, guys. Let's make it happen. Let's do it for 7 days. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go to my wall and do this right now. Let's go. Start a post. I'm going to go find my picture for today. Okay, where is it? It's right here. Resolution, okay? So for me, I like to make the picture relevant to what I'm saying. Those of you that did the homework or you watched the video on the registration page, you know exactly what I mean. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go next. We're posting this right now, guys. So get ready to comment. It's not a race, because here's what I do is I'm going to keep responding to each comment on my post. I'll continue to do it all the time. So even if it's not in the next 5 minutes, it may be tomorrow morning, it may be the day after. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go back to the Christmas one and see who I did not reply to my comment, number 1, and who I did not leave a comment on their posts. I will do that. This week, we should be working on this. We should be cracking this together. Why wouldn't we? When was the last time you put up a post and you got this amount of comments, reactions? Let's work together. I think with teamwork, we're going to make the dream work this week. We're gonna hit magical numbers, okay, guys? And LinkedIn is going to notice us and show us to more people. The richer get richer, the poorer get poorer. Well, this is kind of what's happening here. The more action we get immediately, the more we get rewarded. Is it fair? No. But is it the algorithm? Yes. Are we going to jump on that and take advantage of it? Absolutely. So let's go. Here's what I'm putting down. I'm doing a little copy paste here. So I kick it off like this. Happy New Year, everyone. For my emojis, I go to a website called Emojipedia. See that? Emojipedia.com. .org. And you can go in here and say bear. And there you go. You click on the emoji you want. Then you could copy it. It says copied. Then when you go back into your post, you go paste. There it is. There's your bear. Okay? That's how I get my emojis into LinkedIn. So let's go. Happy New Year, everyone. This is going up right now as we speak. Now, you're going to have to add your hashtag too, okay, guys? We want to try to follow each other's hashtags as well, but that's only needs to be done the first time. Once you follow someone's hashtag, you follow someone's hashtag. We really should be following each other's hashtags too. But let's just make this happen, guys. I don't want to break 2 hours on this webinar, and I'm afraid we just may. So I will go like this. Happy New Year, everyone. then I will say, here's where I ask the question. What's your New Year's resolution? Now put your resolution in the comments, guys? Whatever you want it to be. It should be congruent with your post. And then I go, mine is to work out to feel good, not be thinner. That's not entirely true. I do want to be thinner, but that was one of the more popular ones I saw online. It's a trending one. People tend to like you and they don't think you're so vain if you want to work out to feel good. I'm just being real with you guys. The truth is, I do need to lose some weight around the waistline, but my priority actually is to feel better and for my brain to work better. Okay, I went into a little too much detail. And then what do? I add my hashtag, okay guys? You saw in the training video the importance of that. So, I'm going to launch this sucker right now. Who's ready to go? I'm going to get off. We're going to get off this webinar. And, oh geez, I forgot to give away the free courses. I'm going to keep that very simple. If you saw the registration page, I can't make this go over 1 hour tonight. I'm going to launch this right now. The reason I'm going to cut off the webinar is because I need to reply to your, I want to participate immediately. So as you guys comment, do this on your thing right away. Get your picture up right now if you can, as I'm speaking to you. Do exactly what I'm doing. I'm actually stalling a bit because those of you who can do this now, do it now. I'm going to jump on your profile immediately. And if you don't do it today, I'm going to be doing it later, overnight. I stay up all night tonight. And if I do take a nap or go to bed, I'll check them all in the morning and I'll do it throughout the day. And then I'm putting up another post tomorrow so we can keep doing it. Are you guys in it to win it? Are you guys in this with me? Okay? Pretty simple. Now we're going to have some fun. I'm going to stall another few minutes. Give you guys time to post on your profile. And as I stall, I'll say this. The linked influencing $500 course that I am creating, it's actually, we start dripping in January. We start dripping this month. It's a $500 course. I said on the invitation page I'd be giving some away. I'm giving that course away to everybody who's in the Laboom Squad. Congratulations. Merry Christmas. Some of you have it. Some of you don't. If you don't, congratulations. It's going to be one of the best courses of... it's going to be one of the best LinkedIn courses in existence. Easily worth a couple of $1,000s once it starts dripping. Once that thing is complete, easily worth a couple of grand. It's a $500 course. If you're in the Laboom Squad and you don't have it, message me on LinkedIn and say, I'm in the Laboom Squad. How do I get access to my course when it starts dripping? And you have it for life. Okay, guys? That's the deal. You ready to roll? I'm going to post this right now. Go to my wall and let's begin. Okay? Post. Here we are. We're off to the races. Let's see who comments first. Okay. So, guys, I got to get to work. I got to reply to your comments. I love you guys. I will see you next Thursday. I'll refresh my page in a sec here. I will see you guys next Thursday. We have 2 more Laboom Squad meetings open to the public. Then we officially begin. The replay will be in your inbox. As a matter of fact, you can check now as soon as we get off. It's going to be sent to you by email. This has been streaming on YouTube. You will get a YouTube link. You can review the entire webinar of tonight immediately. I recommend you review the whole thing tomorrow anyways. It was extremely powerful tonight. And I'm not just saying that because it was me. So, I'm going to work. I'm going to respond to you guys. What are we covering next week? Next week, we're going to get pretty heavy. Let me get it. Well, actually, I know it by heart. We're going to review the results of what we did tonight. And all week, we're going to review the results of the 7-day run on LinkedIn. And we're going to start talking blog. We're going to start talking about the blog. Okay, guys? Love you guys. I'm getting to work. I'll see you in the comments. Bye-bye now.